Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie and I are doing good today. Thank you guys for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much, Collective. Sorry, my throat's a little bit raspy. Alright, so let's tap in and let's see what we need to know. Spirit, what's going on with the Collective? We need from this card here. We just had a dangerous enemy. It's very abusive, just popped out. Someone's best friend could be involved. A dangerous enemy. The divine source energy is here protecting you from a dangerous enemy here. Okay. What else is going on here, Spirit? We got a baby trap and blackmail, extortion, and not the father. Someone could have told someone that they were the father of their child and they're not. An enemy could be trying to blackmail or extort someone here. Person is very toxic and dangerous. Get out of this toxic situation and get away from this dangerous person. The divine is bringing in divine masculine counterpart, divine feminine counterpart. Okay. Whoever set this baby trap, they mistreated you. They were a wolf in sheep's clothing. They were wearing a mask. Stolen property, stolen money. Someone is a thief. Not the father. Mistreated you and created trust issues. This enemy here. So you definitely don't trust this person. My right ear just started ringing really loud at a deafening pitch. They have no spiritual protection. If I can't have you, no one can. Okay. This is a crazy psycho that thinks they own you. God's divine plan and divine will for you and your life. Pray, meditate, get balanced, chakra alignment, have faith, have hope. There's serendipity going on. Divine intervention came in. It's a happy surprise. It's a perfect timing for things to unfold. There's a fortunate stroke of luck that's occurring here. I'm completely over you and have moved on. Please do not look for me. Don't force me to love you. I will run. Okay, completely over this crazy person. Avoid commitment. You make me so damn insecure. This person could have torn you down, created a fear of intimacy. Avoiding commitment. Somebody hears they're playing both sides and they only care about money. With this baby trap, this wolf in sheep's clothing, playing both sides. I don't want to poison you with my toxic ways. You make me so insecure. This person is so toxic. Express your true feelings. Be real and raw with emotion. Speak your truth. You are allowed to be heard also, okay? So you could have walked away from a dangerous, toxic ex here. Living the single life. You're living your best life. You're working on yourself so that you can heal. You're becoming more self-reliant and less codependent. And refusing to settle for a bad match, okay? But it looks like the divine is bringing in divine feminine, divine masculine counterpart here once this person's out of your energy You are safe. Protect your energy from this person. Okay, but you're safe. Something fated is unfolding, and it has to do with your destiny. Okay. There's definitely games that were being played. Fear of loss. Anytime now, the fear of losing you is much greater than the fear of the unknown. So, this abuser here is playing games. They're dangerous. It could be violent, very toxic. Could try and use things against you. I can feel him or her pulling away from me. Focus on yourself, not our relationship. So healing from this painful energy, cutting the cords, detaching and pulling away. This person could have created a lot of conflict in your life. Being in denial. This wolf in sheep's clothing. There's going to be a bad fight here. We've got coldness. There's an absence of love. The love life is blocked, frozen in some area of your life. That definitely goes along with my last reading. Emotions buried deep within. There was no connection here. It was a one-sided relationship. Being too scared to show emotions, fearing loss and rejection. Okay. Pulling away from a cold-hearted snake here. Yeah, get out into nature. Go into the woods. Ground yourself. The angels are protecting you at all times. Your ancestors are taking care of this, okay? So your guides are stepping in to get this dangerous X out of your system. Out of your system. Out of your... Wow. Your guides are stepping in to get this X out of your system because of how bad they've infiltrated into your energy to cause you to feel so much pain and trauma. So toxic. There was a lot of abuse here. This person is extremely manipulative. You're hardworking. You're dedicated. They could say that you're lazy or this person's lazy. We've got 555, the change. Huge changes are up ahead. Trust that this transition is for your highest good. Prepare for massive shifts. Things are getting exciting. Okay, so major changes coming, and that was actually in the last reading too. 777 with the inner strength. Luck is on your side. You are on the ultimate spiritual path. So keep doing what you're doing. Okay, you're growing, and it's beautiful. A powerful change is occurring. Oops, it's occurring in you right now. Okay. Continue to make the most of every open door. There could be a new relationship for some of you. This is not for all of you, but for some of you that could lead to marriage. Okay. You're over this person completely. You don't want anything to do with this person. And your divine counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine, could be coming in towards you, either already here or they are about to show their face and you're about to meet and cross paths. And when you do, it's going to be undeniable. You will know it. The bond is going to be so intense and so strong. It's going to be overwhelming. You're just going to be like, oh my God, how can this even be real? Because it's going to be 8:48 on the clock. It's going to be so profound and so real that like you can't even understand how it's going to be amazing. I promise. The deep knowing, and you're very connected with source. You're highly intuitive. Okay. Yeah, the divine with divine source energy here. You're very connected. You're very tapped in. Your intuition could be going off about this wolf in sheep's clothing here. Yeah, they can't come back from this. There's going to be extreme loss in this energy. You deserve better. There's someone better waiting just for you. Overcome your fear of the unknown. You have the power of choice. Trust that whatever choice you make, love will find you again. Don't stay out of fear. Get out of this toxic situation. Okay? Because you deserve so much better. Don't settle for less than you deserve and wait for what you deserve to come in. Okay? We've got a grandfather and a grandmother that could be in the energy. And that could be also part of your divine team here, your ancestors. And this could also be in the 3D. Your love made my bad days better and my worst days bearable. Aw. I don't sleep at night. Thoughts of you keep me awake. So, someone's going through a really hard time right now. But success is here. Taking action will lead to success. Okay. And action was taken. This person who could have set a baby trap. They only care about money. Creating conflict. We've got the fixer, an empath. Someone's very nurturing. They have a healing touch. Someone could be a healer. Okay. Someone's hiding. They're avoiding. They're hard to reach. Someone's inconspicuous. All right. But we've got a fixer here who's an empath. He's very nurturing and healing. Express your true feelings. You are allowed to be heard. Tell your story. Get it out of you, okay? Someone in your life just wanted to control you. Take action to leave you out of something. So someone is intentionally leaving you out of something because they want control. I need to let go of these fearful stories I keep telling myself. Just fell off as I tried to pick all that up. I catch myself in deep thought about you and it stresses me out. So that came out over here. So this person's got this person trapped in their mind. I can feel him or her pulling away, stressing them out. Don't allow the lies that this person spoke over you torment your mind. Realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. New chapters require a new version of you, okay? You're overcoming someone who's very deceitful, that created a lot of lies and illusions in your energy, okay? And it's very hard coming out of that kind of energy and going through this much abuse and stuff here too. It's going to set you into a dark night of the soul, and it's hard dealing with all of that going on at the same time, especially if you don't recognize what it is. But whenever you know what's going on, then it's easier to deal with, and it's easier to heal it. It's easier to acknowledge it. It's easier to manage it, right? Evie's snoring. She's so cute. She's so sleepy. Alright, let's clarify with some tarot a few of these here and see what's going on. Tell me about this dangerous enemy here, Spirit. Who is this to the collective? Can you tell me about this person so we know who we're dealing with here? We've got a Page of Wands. It's the arrival of good news about something. Something's going to be exciting. Gaining freedom from this dangerous enemy energy. Getting them out of your system. Doing a full detox on like every level of your being, okay, with the Page of Wands. Yeah, got to get out of this toxic situation. They could blackmail, they could try and extort you in some way. Just stay the hell away from this person. Clarify this baby trap. I've got the Lovers and the Moon. Holy shit, Spirit. Things are not what they seem to be. It's an illusion. There's a lot of deception. Something is unknown here with a lover here. There's definitely an imbalance going on in this relationship. There's a lot of conflict and arguments. There's fighting. There's no harmony here. Damn. So something, oh, they're under judgment for this. They're being very secretive about something here. So the divine has stepped in because of what's happening here to an emperor, to a father figure here. Someone could have be finding out that they're not the father of their child. Oh my God, how awful. A decision was made, and there's a lot of conflict here with the Five of Wands. Torn between choices. They're blind to the truth and caught in the middle of all of this, being in a state of denial. It's a very hard choice. Putting someone just in constant competition. Always fighting, arguing. Total fucking chaos, okay? The law could have gotten involved with the King of Swords and the Chariot. Someone could have been arrested. Someone could need an attorney. With justice, there's something going on in the courts. Someone was left out in the cold, possibly at their job. Something could have happened at someone's work. Someone could be having financial hardship. They could have lost their job from this family unit here. Could have caused a problem for a King of Pentacles at their job. Going through a breakup. And a separation could be affecting the finances. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped in a situation, feeling trapped in a family unit. There could be children involved. Someone could have trapped someone and said, let's get pregnant just so that they could keep this person, just so they could abuse them. And not everyone's case. But in some, in some could be for one or two. You may find out that someone's not even the father of a child that they've been raising. Someone could go to jail. They feel hopeless and just powerless. They feel cornered. Trapped in their mind. So confused. But the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison on just everything that's going on in the day-to-day here. A lot of lies and illusions. It's been going on for a very long time. Okay? But the world, it's completion of a cycle so that you can move on, travel forward, being fearless, taking action towards something. A grandparent could be mediating or involved in some way. If there's children involved, it could be helping with the child. Something could happen when someone's traveling. Someone could travel for work. Focusing on their long-term goals, persevering through all of this. Some new action that's going to come in. It's going to be really exciting and it's going to go well. Something could be online with the world. A confrontation may arise, having to defend and protect yourself against someone that's fighting with you. You could have to stand your ground and speak your truth and defend yourself about someone that you've been, or the King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. This is a couple here, okay? There's a lot of wealth in this relationship. There could be a marriage, could just be a long-term commitment. Could have thought it was going to lead to marriage and then it didn't. But a new chapter is here and it requires a new version of you. You've walked away from a cold, ruthless, heartless bitch here. You're safe. You've definitely got trust issues. You can't trust this person. You could have a fear of intimacy because of how torn down this person made you. Okay. Yeah, the tower hit this household and like everything just was destroyed here. Okay. So we've got Temperance, trying to balance out and heal the situation using self-restraint. Your inner balance is being achieved so that you can feel calm and peaceful inside. Having that inner peace. It takes patience, okay? But there's a new beginning that's coming in whenever you walk away from this toxic devil energy and leave this toxicity behind. You got to get out of this toxic situation. And this obsessive freaking idiot, if I can't have you, no one can, that you definitely can't trust them. You know, they're very materialistic, they're greedy, they're violent, they're cheating, keeping you in competition. They're abusive. Could drink, could have substance problems. Trapping this lover, because the lovers are what's in the devil card here. Trapping this lover to keep them tied to them with the child, which is like using children as a weapon. It's so fucked up. Universal balance is in your favor. Spirit is here. The divine is balancing something out here because it's time for something to be exposed. They cannot come back from what they've done here. They took the action to leave you out of something intentionally, not giving you what you were supposed to receive, and it's got the karmic wheel turning here. Always having to defend yourself, no matter what you were trying to do. It was never right. You're very truthful. You're honest. A new opportunity is going to come in that's going to be a major change for you. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you're going to be really good with something that's coming in here because you've taken action to walk away from this toxicity. This Queen of Pentacles energy could be, it's clarified by the devil here. They're very greedy, materialistic, they're manipulative. They could manage their money well, they could be wealthy, they could be frivolous, but they could be going through something could happen to where they could go through a financial hardship. The King of Cups, mother figure, father figure here, and then there's a child involved. This King of Cups is walking away and going on a new journey here. Alright. Once this tower hit, with the world and the tower and the Fool, and we've got Temperance with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So a new, very abundant earth angel energy here, traveling towards someone, career opportunities coming in, financial gain, new beginnings are going to bring in a beautiful level of prosperity. You're in this wounded warrior energy. You've been through it. You were just like, God, but you've survived the battle. Okay, you survived the battle and overcoming this, being victorious with the Six of Wands. You've got all four aces out here, and you're going to finally be given what you're supposed to receive after you've overcome this toxic ass devil energy, who you had to sacrifice this criminal out of your life, this deceptive, sneaky, manipulative motherfucker, so that you could heal, so that you could rest. Yeah, with the Death, with the Four of Swords, that could be a literal death. And I was drawn to the Chariot. Like, I don't even want to speak it, but like, there could be a fatality when someone's driving. Someone could go to jail and a DUI to come out. Oh dear God, I hope not. There's so much deception in here. You've got a lot of inner healing work that had to be done. You were so unhappy in this situation. You're so glad that it's finally over with this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and then we got a King of Swords and a King of Wands out here. So, like, this was definitely a couple going on here. And it's an end, putting an end to this situation, laying it to rest. You're so burnt out, overwhelmed mentally and emotionally, so stressed and just drained. You could fear this person, and like, because of what they're capable of. They could be very possessive and greedy and holding on for dear life. They don't want to fucking let you go, because if I can't have you, no one can. They could make it hard for you to move on. Saving up money, coming into the star energy so that you can heal and rest. Okay, Spirit. So, what caused this tower to hit? What happened with this tower? Okay, we've got childhood with Pisces energy, innocence, friendship, needing others, having to revisit the past, having no worries, new beginnings, loving life, having a beautiful growth in your life here. Okay. Overcoming something that could have been going on since childhood. Why is this tower here? Why does this tower hit, Spirit? This tower hit to overcome these roadblocks here with the Anamkara, so that new love and a new romance that's unconditionally loving with divine counterparts coming together here. There's such sweet tenderness and affection and appreciation. It's an infinite love that is unchanging. Devoted best friends who are soulmate energies. And it could be Taurus energy here. Someone could be trying to block this from coming in for you, having so many barriers and challenges to overcome, just feeling like you're just constantly stuck with setback after setback and obstacles, needing time to regroup. Capricorn energy. Someone could have been trying to create roadblocks in your life so that you couldn't move forward, trying to affect your money, your truth, your passion, your drive, your will, your ambition, your love. So this tower hit so that this new beginning and the completion of the cycle could be here, because the world is above it and the Fool is below it. This person could give you a really bad headache, collective. Could have really affected your health. Having dis-ease, which is disconnect from the body. Having an illness, some kind of unpleasant crisis or an emergency that could have occurred. Being hurt. Finding the root cause. Can't agree with someone here. There's a lot of pain. Something's really off. A lot of problems in this energy. This person drove you fucking nuts. Virgo energy. We've got the birdcage, okay, and Dear John. Birdcage is Taurus and Dear John is Capricorn. Someone's very possessive and codependent. They're clingy. They're controlling. You want freedom from this person. They could do things towards you without consent, just wanting to dominate and control you, like confining and holding you hostage. They're very jealous, feeling trapped. This person was like a predator. They kept you locked up in a cage. This is crazy because in my last reading, a bird cage came out and a key came out, and it was the key to unlock you, to get you out of that cage that this person has had you trapped in. And they're going to have to face the cold hard truth, because you broke up with this person, you've rejected this person, this situation was so strained. It's like it's final, it's not working, there's a divorce or a breakup, an ending to a connection here. You've got to set very firm boundaries with someone like this. You're safe. Be sure that you're getting out in nature. That'll really help you transmute this energy and cut these cords from this abusive person in your energy here that was treating you like shit. Okay? That was trying to sacrifice you. Oh, this one was laying over here. I didn't even realize it was still laying over there. A person of earth, the provider and the caregiver, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone's very grounded. They're secure, they're stable, they're prosperous, they're very nurturing and dependable. They're classy, they have integrity, good with their money, they can manage their resources. Someone could be very materialistic and greedy, very possessive. Someone could work in banking. They could be a CEO, a business owner. Someone could be a manager. Okay. Just take that how it resonates. This King of Pentacles here. Okay. So this is one of my new decks. One of my viewers sent to me as a gift. So thank you so much, sweetheart. Where's the box? This is the deck right here. Her shop is on Etsy if you want to check it out. She's going to be sending me the link, and I'll link it in the description box, okay, so you can check her out. And she sent me another deck too, which I've already been using for a while. You guys have seen me use this deck, but she sent me that one too, so I can give it as a giveaway to you guys, because that's just something nice that we're going to do. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. So once I figure out how we're going to do that, then I will let you know, and then I'll announce the winner once I figure out how I'm going to do it, okay? What do we need from this deck? Spirit, what's going on in this energy here? What's the collective need? A flash flood of it's an emotional overwhelm. Oh my goodness. Okay, so something very painful occurred here that was like extremely painful and emotional. It's been hard going through this. And when you're an empath, you're in this earth angel energy, star being energy, it's you feel pain so deeply, you know, it's so hard. Purge this negativity, vomit the snakes out, get rid of this toxicity and any fears connected with this, okay? Cry it out. It's okay to cry. One is the sun and one is the night, so it's like, and then the sun and the night are here together on this card as well. So it's like with the Knight of Pentacles just popped in my mind. It's just day and night. It's just been constant conflict and abuse with a coyote here. They're a trickster. They're very mischievous. All they do is create chaos. Spirit's warning you to stay away from this person, trying to affect your agility. There's karmic lessons that are being learned here. Okay. Took action to leave you out of something intentionally, and it's very painful. What else does the collective mean? We got the owl spirit. So connecting with the spirit realm, tapping into your wisdom that you've gained on your journey, using your magic to help you manifest and take action towards your goals, to help you get unstuck from a situation here. You're highly intuitive, okay? So follow your guidance, trust your intuition. The divine source energy is here helping you. And you could have, you know, soulmates can be romantic and platonic. So, you know, even childhood friends could be, you know, coming back around, could visit your home to check on you, see if you're okay. A King of Cups, father figure here. Something could have been going on as like a patternistic energy in your relationship since childhood, and you could be breaking a curse. You could be breaking a curse off your generational bloodline here, off your ancestral lineage. And someone really affected how you see yourself here. And it's hard to rewire and heal after someone's abused you like that. We've got interdimensional beings. So your spirit guides, your deities, and your angels are here. We've got a dog and a cat, and your spirit guides, your animal companions. They love you too. Let's pull from here. What do we need from here, Spirit? We've got expectation, waiting, and hope. Someone's on the outside looking in, expecting and waiting and hoping that something's going to happen here. Sudden wealth. Something to do with money. Could be with your job. Okay. You're tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. You're co-creating with divine source energy. Your guides are protecting you at all times. You could get sad news, some kind of message of concern. Something could come, certified mail from the courthouse, that could create this emotional overwhelm and like a flash flood that goes off here. It's a legal document from the courthouse by certified mail. We've got synchronicities. Maybe you're seeing these numbers. 444, the archangels are with you. 333, the Ascended Masters. 1111, 1212 could be significant. Resilience is your superpower. You're surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, okay? And you're going to get through this. It may feel like you're never going to get through this, but you're going to get through this. Adaptability. You are built for survival. You are intentionally living, and you're self-sufficient, okay? You've got to get a head on your shoulders, and you've got a powerful spirit team here that's working behind the evil, eliminating this evil from your life. It's been working behind the scenes to eliminate this evil from your life, okay? You just focus on getting into alignment, adjust the posture, align and balance your chakras, doing breath work so that your energy is flowing. What does the collective need to help them with this energy? The beginning of a beautiful transformation is coming toward you. You're this beautiful butterfly that's getting ready. Wow. Infinite masks. So butterflies are significant. Masks are falling off, seeing through this wolf in sheep's clothing. It's the wrong way. A distraction leading you off course. Stay in sync with your spiritual self and path. Shedding the ego, putting it into the shadow aspect of the being, so it's not ruling from the state of the higher self and not the ego self. The ego helps you with your confidence. It helps protect you. The ego is necessary, but at the same time, the ego does not need to rule the being. The ego has to learn its place. Your heart is beautiful. It's like a lotus flower. You're so beautiful and sweet and loving. Something is coming in hot, or someone is coming in hot, okay? Could have a hot temper. Mockery, an attempt to disguise their fear. Someone could mock you, tear you down. Do spiritual baths to help get this evil, dangerous enemy out of your energy, okay? The storm is coming. Towers hit so that all of this could be removed. This was divine intervention to get this person out of your energy so that you could move forward. And you've got 4 aces with the Fool. Like when you get this toxic devil energy out of your life, it's like that is all of the aces are hands reaching out to you from divine source energy, giving you huge, powerful, massive gifts. And all 4 of them are right here. They're coming in 37:37 on the clock. Make sure you take care of yourself and cleanse your negativity, or cleanse the negativity out of your energy so it's not affecting you and your positive movement forward. Okay, the storm came in. Honor what is ending, okay, because it no longer serves you. Dealing with verbal abuse, lies, gossip, and slander. They're under judgment. They could have been very judgmental towards you. Psychological projection. This person sounds very narcissistic. We've got sacral chakra. Creative expression, sexual energy, and emotions. Okay. Some kind of pleasant message or good news is going to come in after this really unpleasant one. Fuck what they say. They're lying with their verbal abuse here. All right. You're going to be receiving a gift. Someone could buy you a gift. Their prayers are useless. Divine intervention is here. They're unforgiven. This person or these fucking demons here, they're an abomination, okay? And Spirit's taking care of this. Eye to eye with the demons within. They can't hide what you already know. This person's evil as shit. They're fucking possessed. Someone could have bad health or get some kind of an illness or sickness from all this stress. Someone could have a fever, 103 degrees to be exact, to be significant. Something to do with dental work. Someone can need a bandage. Something to do with someone's heart. A prescription. An antidepressant is marked out. Meditation, love, herbs, and nature is what the prescription is to overcome, any health concerns that were going on as you're healing and trying to recover from this energy. Justice is coming. So divine justice is here. Something's going to balance out in the courts. if there's a court situation, and this is also divine justice, because judgment and justice are here for the divine, is ushering in a whole new, beautiful, brand new energy for you. Someone's very empathic, and they're gonna, like, your love made their days better and their worst days bearable. Someone loves your touch, and you could be trying to help this person rewire their brain and make sense of the abuse, to see where all of the lies are, to clarify and verify that they're not this horrible person that this person has convinced them that they are. Do not enter. It's the wrong way. Watch out for the signs. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. So just keep following your path with the Chariot here. We've got a new start, and it's a beautiful new journey. You're going to find your true self. You could be traveling, out walking in nature, going to awesome destinations, going on fun, mysterious adventures, just out exploring, stepping into the unknown, taking action to follow your heart. You're just going with the flow of life. You're cleansing spiritually, having new experiences, and you're going through your spiritual quest here. Going up in the woods and the mountains, with being near water. Little doggy here. If you want peace, prepare for war. So this person, they're just relentless. They can't stand it. They want to win, and you don't care. You don't fucking care. You've got firm boundaries. You've emotionally detached. This person has a lack of empathy, and you're an empath. You're uninterested in this person, okay? And when all these 4 aces come in, 2 bodies, 1 soul, and a pure, loving, divine union with divine feminine counterpart and divine masculine counterpart are coming in. It's fated. It's your destiny. It's divine inheritance unfolding here. Somebody's going to jail, or they're going to fucking prison, okay? It's a trick. It's a scheme to deceive you, being very deceptive and manipulative and always gaslighting. Somebody's going to jail. Doing black magic. The evil entity has left, so this could even be spiritual jail here. But someone, I just saw that because I was drawn to the King of Swords and the Chariot when I said it's in the 8 of Swords. Someone could literally have already gone to jail, wrongly put someone in jail. Someone could end up in jail. Return to sender. Just keep doing that. Breaking a curse. The black magic has failed. Okay. We've got this white bull with masculine energy, having power and dominance. Fire signs, fire energy could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's having authority over your life. You're an authority figure in your life. You're strong. You have a commanding presence. You're a leader. You follow the rules. Okay. Unexpected income could be coming in. Okay. They can't come back from this. They took action to leave you out of something. Clarify this, Spirit. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. Luxury and success, something going on inside the home. Profiting off of something. Wanted someone to fail. Making a bad investment. There's a lot of deceit. Having a lack of funds. You can't come back from this. They wanted to leave you out. Taking action to leave them out of what? This Lovers. So that someone could be victorious here. Intentionally took action to leave someone out, to be in this single energy, walking away, going from a commitment into being single, having a breakup. There was no balance. Everything was one-sided. There was infidelity and cheating. Feeling defeated. Very disappointed because of something that's happened here. We got the moon that was just popping up off the back. So the moon's out again. Being very deceptive. Being very confused and unhappy, full of fear. There were just so many illusions. But the world keeps wanting to show. The world with the high priestess. Could be watching readings online. It's the completion of a cycle. It's going to be a successful ending. New successful possibilities are coming in. Could be getting guidance from a high priestess, trusting your intuition, tapping into your third eye, trusting your inner voice. It's the truth. This was extremely painful. This was a hard ending. It was very heartbreaking. There was a lot of trauma and depression. There's grief, and grief is stored in the lungs, okay, and it can block the heart chakra. Got the Seven of Swords with this deceitful person who was like a scammer. They were a thief in your life. They stole your energy, they stole your life, stole your resources, stole your time, stole so much from you, cheating on you. They're a criminal. It's being exposed. With Sun, children could be involved. Definitely dealing with depression and sadness here. Could have been in a negative mindset for a while of like, how in the world is this going to get better? But you're going to be able to celebrate. And there, with the Ace of, wow, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords has come out. Got new stability and abundance coming in. There's money coming. Money is literally coming. Business opportunity. Money's coming. A creative spark. Being very enthusiastic. Going on this new adventure with a new abundant beginning here. What are these games that are being played? What kind of games are they playing in spirit? Well, these games being played have caused the karmic wheel to turn here. So they're getting ready to get some harsh karma. There's going to be a change because fate and destiny are here. And you're hardworking and dedicated, okay? And you've worked very hard to progress forward. Remain no contact with this person. Break this cycle. This person was very disappointing. You're just planning on the future as you're healing. You're on your healing journey, on your path here. You made the decision to travel forward. You could have felt, you may not like being stuck at home. You may want to go out and be around people. It could be a hard transition at first. Could have been fearing this change. But this healing that's going to happen here. You're moving on to calmer waters. It's going to restore your hope and your faith. You could have been up crying a lot at night, scared of the unknown, having anxiety and fear, not knowing what to do. But you're so strong. You've got so much inner and outer strength, and you're going to overcome through this. And going from the Nine of Swords to the Four of Swords, finally being able to sleep and rest, being so brave and compassionate and loving and nurturing towards yourself. Be gentle with yourself. The Ace of Cups, all four aces have come out again. So something is going to be balancing out with this, with a new union, okay, that's coming in. And this Tower came in to get rid of this past union that you were in so that you could get in your chariot real fast and get the hell away from this person, okay? And then you walk off, hi babies, and invest in yourself and your job, okay, and the growth and the results that you're trying to cultivate for yourself. A new job is coming in for this Emperor, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You flip this how it resonates. Oh, well, yeah, you're both here, okay? You're both very abundant, and divine counterparts are coming in. And we got Queen of Swords energy, being very truthful and honest, having integrity, a healer, very intelligent, you're witty, you're hilarious, very protective, okay? This past person could be very rude and manipulative, very pessimistic. They're always extremely critical, okay? And they were just playing games with you, being very deceptive. Spirit said that's the truth. All right. All right, collective. We're going to close out. Let's roll the dice and see what zodiacs come out. This could be your sign or someone's sign that you're dealing with. Just take them how they resonate. We've got triple Cancer. So, heavy Cancer energy. And Cancer represents the mother energy. We've got Capricorn and Aries. Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. Do it one more time. Taurus twice, Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra energy. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Some parts may resonate, some parts may not. So please just use your discernment and only take what fits you and then just leave the rest for someone else. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, 50/50 on the clock. Thank you for your likes, your shares and subscribes and all your support. I love you so much. Bye, collective.